Hey guys, welcome back to Tremor Trails. Today's trail I'm excited about. This is the trail that started it for me and my wife. We got hooked on overlanding and off-roading after doing this trail. This trail has everything: waterfalls, ghost towns, old abandoned mines, epic shelf roads, above the tree line, 13,000 feet. We're talking about the one and only Engineer Pass. Let's go. Alright, Engineer Pass, located in the San Juan Mountains, that is in southern Colorado. The trail itself is 21.8 miles. You can expect 4 hours, maybe even longer if you stop to see everything. So this trail's got gravel, it's got medium rock ledges, you have a super tight shelf road you got to contend with, you have super tight switchbacks. The southern side of this trail is way more technical, and depending on the time of year, you will have snow at the top. Modes I used were 4 high mud and ruts and 4 low rock crawl. Highlights, where do I start? This is a historic trail that's going to take you back in time. You have old abandoned gold mines, you have several waterfalls, you have the ghost town of Capital City that we're going to show. It just goes on, and of course the road goes all the way to the top. Please remember that our cameras have stabilizers on them, so the hills are not going to appear steep and the bumps are not going to be as rough. Also remember that we review this trail and every trail at the end of the video. Now let's go. We already passed a couple of highlights that I showed extremely quick. You have the hardtack mine that you can go and check out if you want. You have the Treasure Falls where the old dam used to be, and of course the Ute mine. Where we are right now is the Capital City, founded in 1877 by George Lee. George Lee wanted to be the governor of the territory and figured that this would be the capital of Colorado. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him. But in their heyday, they had over 800 people there. Just a short trek from Capital City, you have the beautiful Whitmore Waterfall. There's a trail that you can take to get down to the bottom. It's about 50 to 80 feet tall, but we're going to jump up back on the trail. From here on out, it is high clearance vehicles only, and we are climbing the switchbacks to the top of the mountain. Welcome to the top of Engineer Pass, 12,800 feet. You actually climb a little bit higher up if you go out the southern way, which we're about to do. But give yourself a few minutes, take some pictures, just breathe in the air, and just be in awe of how beautiful this mountain range is. It's one of my most favorite places in this country. Just remember that you're only halfway there. You got to get back down. The first time I ever did this trail, I bit off more than I could chew in the snow. We're going to head on the southerly route where the shelf road gets way tighter, way steeper, and there are obstacles you got to navigate over. But the views are incredible. Let's go check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed that. What a fun super trail. Obviously it's a little sentimental to me because it was the first trail, like I said, that me and my wife did that got us started in this whole overlanding off-roading experience. I was like, holy crap, if this is what you experience on off-road trails, count me in. What we do on this channel is review all of our trails, being fun, fear, technical, and scenery. For fun, this is a fun trail. It kind of gives you everything. You start in the valley, you climb up, you get to see the historic stuff, the waterfalls. You have some medium-sized rock gardens on the shelf roads themselves. The bottom part of the trail is pretty tame, but you're getting to check out a lot of historical stuff. So, for fun, it gets a solid 4. That leads us into fear. The shelf road coming from Lake City is not super long per se, so you're not exposed a whole lot, but you are exposed. Now, on the back side of that trail, when you head back down towards California Gulch and Animas Forks, that shelf road is extremely tight, and the obstacles that you have to navigate around the switchbacks are sketchy if you're not familiar with climbing rock obstacles. So for fear, it's going to get a solid rating of 4. You are exposed on those shelf roads. For technical, this trail is technical on the southern side of the pass, but really from Lake City up to the actual top is not super technical except for your switchback and your tight shelf road. When we went up there, it looked like they had the bulldozers coming through, and they actually widened a few little sections, so it wasn't as sketchy as I remember it being earlier this year. On the back side of this trail, though, you can get in trouble. I bit off way more than I could chew the first time I ever did this trail, and to be honest with you, I was probably pretty stupid to do it. Just try not to be super confident when you do these kinds of trails, because luckily for us, we got down just fine, but I definitely put me and my wife's life probably in jeopardy when we were dealing with a little bit of ice on those switchbacks. When we just went in October, which was a few weeks ago, it was super easy because there was no snow and there was hardly even any water left on the trail. Maybe that's something to consider if you can get in the window before the snow starts falling again on top of the mountain. For scenery, this is one of the most beautiful trails I've ever done. There's something about being up there above the tree line and seeing the San Juan Mountains with their golds and their oranges and their yellows. This is a solid 4.5 in scenery. I don't know if it gets much better, like I've said in other videos with the San Juan Mountains, but we're gonna keep trying. Some of you guys that have been with me since the beginning may have noticed the truck has a different paint job. The whole reason that we were filming these trails, we were driving up to Denver, Colorado to get the wrap done and to get a new suspension put on the truck that I can't wait to review for you guys. Things are happening over here and it's really exciting. Thanks for coming along on the journey. As always, thank you so much for subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I hate asking for those things, but that's just the way that YouTube works with this algorithm. We're trying to get more people introduced to full-size trails that they can take their pickup trucks on, and more specifically, people that own the Tremor, to get them out there on the trails and let them experience what this is all about. Until next time, guys, I hope to see you out there on the trails.